what I love about this passage is that Isaiah is humble enough to recognize that he needs healing, but he can't do it on his own. It's actually God or God's servant, this angel, who, I imagine it's the Holy Spirit, we could symbolically see it, the Holy Spirit, who brings the healing power of the atonement to purge, to burn away his sins. And just a brief story, when I was younger, I still want to be in God's presence, but I felt like I can only be in God's presence if I'm perfect. I kind of feel like Isaiah, like, I'm unclean. And so there was a whole number of weeks where I did not partake of the sacrament because I'm not perfect. I said, I'm not going to partake of the sacrament until I'm perfect. How well do you think that worked out?
Yeah, let me know how that went for you.
Week after week, I'm like, I'm not perfect yet, so I'm not going to take the sacrament. I kept trying to save myself. And finally I realized, I'm kind of a bit of a slow learner, God's like, no. Be humble, and I will purge you. I will bring my atonement to you and purge you, and I will make you clean. I thought I had to cleanse myself. And just like Isaiah, he acknowledged his woe and his fallen nature. He let God purge him. And when I finally realized that, I actually found that it was hard for me to have a good week when I hadn't partaken the sacrament. Because it was harder for me to have the Spirit.
Yeah.
And so it got harder and harder. Finally, I realized, I'm supposed to trust God and let him purge me, and for me to communicate to him my covenantal loyalty. So I partook of the sacrament, and I felt this wash of the Spirit, which empowered me to have a better week. Now, I'm still not perfect, but I'm in that covenantal relationship with God, and I have experienced, like Isaiah, that purging that can come as we accept the atonement.